Hello and welcome. This is my YouTube video on Adam's Ford Escort. Adam's a friend I met at college. We both studied HGV mechanics, and he's going to talk me through this Ford Escort of his. I've got a few questions written down and we'll just have a quick chat about the car. So my first question for you, Adam, is what makes this car so special to you?
This car was my first car. This car, when I was 17, 18, this was the first car on the road. So yeah, I've always had it, despite numerous other cars coming and going.
Yeah,
I've just kept this
the
one.
whole time.
Just kept this one the whole time.
Yeah. And how long did you run it as your first car?
Only a year.
Only a year.
Only a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it had issues.
Yeah. It's been garage stored after that, hasn't it, for a while?
It's been in various garages, barns, lockups over the years.
Yeah.
It's come with every house move. It's come with me.
Yeah.
With the intention of always getting around to restoring it, putting it back on the road.
Yeah.
And here she is, back on the road now.
Back on the road after how long? 25 years.
25 years.
Yeah.
I bought it in 2000.
Okay.
And yeah, so 25 years I've had this.
It's off the road in 2001 and now back this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Nice one. What plans do you have for the car? I know you've got the 1.1 engine, haven't you? So
yeah, I've tried to keep it
original.
I say original, but not original, because obviously it's got RS2000 spoilers, seats, wheels.
Yeah.
Which this was only an 1100 popular back in the day.
Yeah.
I've kept the original 1100 engine, but I am looking for putting a 1600 crossflow in at some point.
Yeah, spice it up a little bit.
I've tried to keep it not original to what the car originally was, but original to what it was when I was 17, because
it's your first car, isn't it?
It's my first car.
You don't want to change it too much because it loses the character of your first car, doesn't it?
Yeah. So when I was 17, I could jump in this. It had the RS2000 seats, wheels, spoilers. It looked dead cool, but you could afford the insurance because it was the only 1100, and I just wanted to keep that nostalgia, so I can jump in there and I'm 17 again. I can just get off down the road. It's great.
Feel like you're 17 again.
Yeah.
What work have you done to the car?
So back when I was driving it on the road, the wheel arches were rotten. Yeah. Front edge of the wings were rotten.
Okay.
There was a couple of patches in the floor that were rotten.
Yeah. And
I didn't have the means to repair it, the skills, the time, whatever. So over the years, she's had 2 new rear arches, inner and outer.
Okay.
I did them. I did pay a guy at work that did welding. Yeah. He helped me fit them.
Yeah.
We put the front wings on together, but only the outer wings. The inner wings have never been welded. The inner wings are absolutely solid.
Yeah.
I did. There was a patch. There was a bit of rot here on the quarter. I put a patch in there.
Yeah.
And some patches in the floor, and that was it. She's really a solid shell.
Yeah.
I replaced the boot lid because it got damaged.
Yeah.
But apart from the boot lid and the wings, most of the steel work's original. The doors are original, the roof's original, the quarters, the bonnet, inner wings, most of the floor.
And you've had a full respray done as well, haven't you?
I had a full respray.
It's in the original colour, so.
Yeah, this was the original colour, so yeah, I've had a full respray. I can't quite remember what exact. There is a colour for
code,
it. I was told that because it's a 1977 car, it was a 1 year only colour for the Queen's Jubilee.
So it's a pretty unique colour.
So I'm told. I don't know if there's any truth in that. But that's what I was told.
Okay. Nice one. Obviously you've put the wheels on as well. It didn't.
I put it had when it had Capri laser wheels on it back in the day. I picked the RS2000 wheels up in a job lot of stuff. Someone had a garage full of stuff. He'd stripped an RS2000, so I bought like the wheels, a nose cone, a gearbox, an axle, all sorts of bits. I gave it £100 for the lot. Yeah. Sold some of the other bits off and kept the wheels with the intention that when it was finished, these were the wheels that was going to be on it.
And obviously you've done a lot of work to the engine yourself, haven't you? Because when I met you, it wasn't running at all, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't running at all. No, completely stripped.
And I know you've had a good struggle with the engine. It did, yeah. It's took its time, hasn't it? We've been getting advice from a lot of people, and it took a while to finally sort it, didn't it? But
well, over the years, my skills have got better and better. So there's jobs that I've done on this vehicle that if I could do them again now, I'd do them much better.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I've completely stripped the engine down and rebuilt it.
Yeah.
But she's not the best engine, to be honest. It's only 1100.
It runs though. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can take it out on the road. It's got an MOT, which is I've got MOT exempt, isn't it?
It's MOT exempt, yeah, MOT and tax exempt. So yeah, all I needed to do was, once it was finished, was insure it. Yeah. And off you go.
Yeah. It'd pass it. I think it'd pass an MOT anyway, wouldn't it? I imagine.
I imagine so. Yeah. I imagine so. Everything's
working.
Everything's new or refurbished, or you know. Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell you've spent some time on it, definitely. Yeah,
but I mean, it wants more bits doing. There's little bits that I want to do. I want to redo. I polybushed the rear axle, the rear end. Yeah. Years and years ago, and I think those polybushes have they've been sat around and kind of failed. So I kind of need to redo those. Okay. And I'd like I say, I'd like to put a 1600 crossflow in now. Yeah. I want more power. And this engine, I think the rod bearings are gone. The bottom end bearings have gone or going. Okay. So, we'll. So you might as well just drop a bigger engine in while the engine's on its way. Yeah. Out. Yeah. Be rude not to, wouldn't it? Yeah. Be rude not to. Yeah. Why not upgrade while you're? Space, isn't there? Well, you lift up the bonnet there. They come with a 2 litre. People drop 2 litres in them. Yeah, you can put pretty much anything in there. You can put a 2 litre Pinto. You can put red tops. Put V8s you can put anything in. Yeah. But I mean, for the sake of ease, I think a 1600 crossflow would just drop straight in. No problem. I have got a 2 litre Pinto that I could put in. Yeah. But if I do that, the exhaust is on the opposite side, the intake's that side. You've got to do a lot more work, yeah. The exhaust, they can foul the servo tower. Yeah. And then because the engine's longer, the radiator comes forward, so you have to kind of cut this out. Yeah, yeah. Bring the radiator forward. And it's work I don't really want to do. Yeah, and you're cutting up the car that you want to keep it kind of original, don't you? And you end up cutting and moving things and And the Pintos are heavy lump these days. Yeah. They're an old engine, they're a heavy lump. Yeah. I think a 1600 crossflow would be fine in there. Yeah. But for now, I'll just stick with, till one comes up. It's on the road, isn't it? And that's the main thing. That is the main thing. After 20 odd years, it's back and you can actually drive it again, which is great. Yeah. I took it to a show the other week, and I don't normally like popping the bonnet and showing people, but this chap, he insisted, and I showed him. And he was quite impressed that actually the strut tops are completely original. Yeah. He knows he's had loads of Escorts, he knows his Escorts, and he was like, holy shit, like they've never been touched, which is rare for an Escort. They've always had new inner wings, new strut tops, they always go. Yeah. And this one, they're original, and I'm told that the German shells fared much better, they didn't rot as much, and doing a bit of digging through the history of the car, it is actually a German shell, which makes sense, which shows, because I've had a couple of other Mark IIs after this one got laid up in a barn. I bought a couple of different Mark IIs and they didn't fare as well. They're absolutely rotten. Next question is how much did you pay for it back in the day? So I actually bought it off my brother and I paid, it was either 300 or 350, I can't remember, but it was around that figure. It's what I could afford at the time. I was due to have a Mini at the time. I was due to have a classic Mini that my dad had got, and it was sitting on the drive, and I was like, yeah, that'll be cool for a first car. And then my brother used to use this as his daily driver. Okay. But he had parked it up a few years previously. It sat under a tree. It got a conifer tree all over it. And he rang me up one day and said, look, you're looking for a first car. Yeah. This is still sitting there. He's never going to put it back on the road. Yeah. It's got an 1100 engine. Yeah, which is perfect for a first car, isn't it? He was like, yeah, he was either 300 or 350, and he was like, which is. You bought a few more now, don't you? Yeah. If you'd have bought a few at that price, you'd be sitting on some money now, wouldn't you? But you would. Yeah. But yeah, there's a long list of cars that I've looked at in previous years, and are now sky high prices, but. Yeah, it's all about supply and demand. Of course it is. Supply and demand. Yeah. And people are making new shells now for these, but they'll never be an original. Never be the original, will they? No. It's but yeah, cool. I bought it off him and had it as my first car, and I bought, so it had drums. When I bought it off him, it still had drums on the front.
Drum brakes on the front.
Because it's only 1100.
Yeah,
so I actually bought a second Mark II for 20 quid. But it was an automatic. And the automatics came with discs on the front. So we paid 20 quid for that, and my dad and my brother, they put the discs off for the other one onto this one, put the drums onto that one.
The other one.
And then I gave that car to my dad. It's like kind of payment for doing the work, because I didn't know what I was doing.
20 quid then.
I gave him the other Mark II. And yeah, he rode around in that for a few years.
Really?
And he sold it me back at some point. But I always kept this one. This was
well, it's your first car, isn't it? It's, I like it. It's a unique first car, isn't it? I imagine even in 2000 there wasn't many people rocking around in a Mark II Escort.
No, see, even back then,
it was something a bit different.
It was a bit different. It was they were getting thin on the ground then for good ones. And so all my mates, they were riding around in Mark IV Escorts and Novas, Astra GTEs.
Exactly.
And they were like, "Why don't you get one of these? Why are you riding around in an ancient vintage motor?" Back then, they were all taking the
character, isn't it? I think that's the.
I loved the car. I just had to have it. I had to keep it.
Old cars have just got so much more character.
So much more character.
I mean, it's such a. I mean, you started it up a minute ago, and it's just the old car petrol smell is incredible as well.
You can't beat it.
You can't beat the old. It's such a good smell.
It's not even that. You know when you come home from work, you're just tired, you want a cup of tea, you want to sit down. I can go in the garage and I can just sit in that car, and the smell of the inside of the car just takes you back.
takes you back years.
Takes you back to a time that's just not here anymore.
Let's see what other questions I've got for you. What's the furthest you've ever driven in the car? So obviously you had it as a first car. You'd have been on holiday and stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, probably not that far, because back then, we didn't have much money, so I probably went to the Derbyshire Dales a couple of times around the Peak District, so probably as far as it went, really. Went to Rutland Water a couple of times in it, but for the most part, it was just something to get me to work and back, and get me to my girlfriend at the time, who is still my partner today. So even then, this car got me to and from my girlfriend's house at the time, and so this was our first car. We go out together in this, and we're still together.
You've
and
got it together still.
We still have the same car.
Without this car.
Yeah, exactly. exactly. Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, and
that's what makes it so special, though.
It is, yeah. And my children, we had 2 children together, and my children have never, like growing up, they never got the chance to go in this car at all, because it was off the road.
It's on the road.
It was off the road the whole of their growing up, and now they're old enough to drive themselves. When it got on the road, I just put them on the insurance and went, "There you go, go and have a go."
Have a go, yeah.
And they were like,
which would be amazing for them.
Like, "You're kidding? You let me drive that?" I'm like, "Well, yeah," because I will never sell it. So
no.
It's something to pass to them, for them to enjoy, and I want to see them enjoy it now. So
of course you do.
So I've let them have a go in it.
It's always a nice driving experience compared to like a.
They enjoy it.
Car.
They enjoy it. But it's always nerve-wracking to see them going up the drive without me.
Anybody driving your own car is terrifying, isn't it?
There's your child and your dream car going up the road without you, and it's like, oh,
please don't write it off.
But you got to enjoy these things, haven't you?
Of course you have. They're not just there to sit in the garage, are they? No, you got to use them once they're working. You've got them going. There's no point sitting them in a garage and letting them gather dust. It's there to be used, isn't it? It's there to be driven. Yeah,
I do keep it more of as a fair weather vehicle. I don't like it to come out in the rain. But
I mean, you've done so well at preserving it that.
I want to continue that.
You wouldn't want to take it out when somebody's just gritted the road and get all road salts and all that stuff on it, would you? So, but
No. You see, see people spend like thousands and thousands on these, and I haven't really. The most expensive thing was the paint.
Respray, and that's.
I haven't gone like.
You haven't gone overboard with it, have you?
Yeah, and I haven't bothered like. People restore the seats, send them away to trim it. It's like $3,500 to have the seats.
I think it's quite cool that it's got the original sort of interior, hasn't it? That I know you changed it back in the day, but that's how you were driving it 25 years ago, isn't it?
They are the seats,
and that's how you'd remember it. And you wouldn't want to go and change them for some Recaros or anything, because it loses a bit of character then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
With it being like that, it's like how you had it 25 years ago. Isn't it?
So all the rips and dings and all the things that made it what it was then, they're all still there.
Exactly, yeah.
So as you can see, I've put a cushion actually on the driver's seat, because there's like a webbing underneath the seats. There's like a webbing that kind of holds the bottom of the seat up, and on the driver's seat that's failed and it's sagged through. So you kind of sit there like that, sitting
right in the footwell.
I've had to put a cushion. So I do actually need. That's one thing I do need to rectify.
But you'll probably try and find the exact same seat, I imagine. But yeah.
Well, I do have. See, the seats. Those seats are probably worth, in that condition, they're probably worth £500 each.
Really.
And I do have a third seat which is in really good condition that I might swap it out for.
Yeah. I think that's all the questions I've got for you. So thanks for watching. If you've liked this video, please subscribe. Obviously, it's a massive help. But if you have liked this style of video and would like me to do another one, leave a comment down below, and I'll try and find more interesting cars that we can talk about. Thank you.